A very good morning, viewers, and let us take a look on what's happening in Namibia. Elections are coming on the 27th of November. We are seeing PDM, we are seeing IPC as the biggest contenders in this election, who are trying by all means possible to wrestle the title from SWAPO party. And SWAPO party is being represented by a new face, Madam Daitwana, and she is the new candidate for SWAPO. But there is something which is very important to note, that the G40 strategy, which was used in Zimbabwe in 2023, is being used the same way right there in Namibia. The IPC opposition leader is claiming that he wants people to vote for him, then vote for SWAPO MPs. Let us take a look on what he said.
Let's make it absolutely clear. My intention is purely to see the Namibian presidency transformed and to obey the mandate of the people who supported me to participate in this presidency. The SWAPO party has got its own machinery, it's got its own think tank, it's got its own structures to campaign and to ensure that SWAPO get elected. Yes, it is my hope that SWAPO will be elected. And if it was elections tomorrow, I will urge the Namibian people to elect SWAPO for parliament and to elect Dr. Panduleni Philemon Bango Itula as president. I will never prohibit any Namibian, whether they belong to another political party, whether they belong to SWAPO, to go and vote for one specific party. If you wish to exercise your constitutional right and go and vote for SWAPO, do so. But remember, it's a secret vote. It's a secret ballot.
So this is what he says. He says, I want to see SWAPO winning in parliament. I want to see people voting for SWAPO as a political party. This is an opposition leader. This is someone who does he have his own political party, who is campaigning for another political party. But it doesn't surprise, because he is a remnant of the same SWAPO, which is being wrestled right there. So let us take a look onto another leader and see the clarity of thought.
But they could go back to the table and renegotiate their deal. But today, the ministers are the ones protecting. When we are saying, let's renegotiate our oil resources, the Namibian ministers are the first one to defend those that are investing in this country. The Namibian ministers and the Namibian leadership are the first ones to be invited to Qatar. How someone finds oil in your country, he invites you to his country to come and tell you that, you know what I found in your country? I found oil. In trade relations, you are negotiating from a weak position. Mm-hmm. The Qataris should have come to Namibia and said, we have found oil now, what do you want us to do going further? These people are having the audacity to invite us to their country while they found something. That's where we had this argument. And this is why I take issue with Honorable Netumbo Ndaitwa. When I was attacking President Geingob on the question when he said that the oil doesn't belong to us, all of them were quiet. Now that President Geingob, with may he so rest in peace, have passed on, Netumbo Ndaitwa says, no, the oil belongs to Namibia. Why didn't he stand up and say, in fact, I agree with Vanani that the oil belongs to us? So we must be consistent. Our country should not be for sale, and we must be consistent in protecting the ethos and values of our country, of patriotism, and making sure that the well-being of the country and the welfare of the country is for the people. We can't just belong to the highest bidder. And that land, the Russian land question, is belonging to the highest bidder. The oil deals, where we are saying we cannot renegotiate because these people have invested millions of dollars while other countries are renegotiating that deal, it means that the country belongs to the highest bidder. The country must come and belong to its people, to the young people, to those that are downtrodden, and we must do everything possible in leadership to make sure that those that are downtrodden and the general populace of the country can be able to benefit from these natural resources of our country.
Yeah.
So this is what PDM leader is saying. He's talking about making sure that Namibia is liberated from the highest bidders. Yet his clarity of thought, compare it to the one of the IPC leader. How do you say, I wish to see SWAPO winning in parliament, then vote for me as president and vote SWAPO as for a parliament? That is the same scenario which we had in Zimbabwe, where some people were saying, we need to maintain our Zanu PF in parliament and everywhere. Then in the presidency, we wrestle them out of power. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. That is the problem which we have with the great characters. They will always come with ideas to keep their own political parties in power and power and power and power. They will come and appear as if they have disagreements, as if they differ. But their main agenda will be to divert attention from the real opposition to themselves. So at this point in time, you then start to ask, to say, is this IPC leader serious? Is this IPC leader ready to actually take over and lead? How do you lead when you don't have MPs? How do you make policies? How do you deliver? So after you have won the elections, you then go to borrow MPs from another political party. It doesn't work like that. So it's very interesting to see. These are the things which are happening at this point in time. We'll wait to see what is going to happen. But from the look of things, if they maintain this, you would see SWAPO winning in Namibia. It's because of the kind of leaders like that guy called e.t.c right there. He carries the same characteristics with Zimbabwe's G40. So time will tell who is going to win there. But it's time for democracy to prevail in SADC. It's time for the opposition to win in SADC. It's time for transformation to come. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming.